What's up, Bulls Nation? It's the Bloody Horns podcast. I'm your host, Justin, here to give you the 5 keys to victory against the Charlotte Hornets tonight. So before I get into it, just one thing I want to dive into real quick that annoys me is it annoys me when fans of the Chicago Bulls on Twitter shit on other fans simply for being optimistic about the team. Just because you're a glass half full, negative, this team sucks type of fan doesn't mean that's how other people should fan, you know? And if you are a negative fan, a championship or bust type of fan, that's fine. I'm not going to shit on you either. That's just not how I personally can fan. You know, if you think every Bulls season since the 98 Last Dance has been a failure, that's your MO, man. That's on you. I don't feel that way, you know? There's been a lot of highs for me as a Bulls fan over the last 25 years since MJ left. So that's just my thing here. You've seen it more with Zach Lavine. You know, I've gotten it a little bit more in my mentions because the last day or so, I've been very positive about Zach Lavine. I've been very optimistic about Zach Lavine just because I think there's no chance he comes back and plays the way he was playing before the injury. I feel like his management wants the best for him. They want him not only to get the most money, which he's already gotten, they want him to be in a situation that's going to maximize his power. They probably want him in LA. They want him in a big market, even though Chicago is a very big market. So his management has probably sat down with him and been like, look, man, these are the adjustments we need you to make to your game if you want to maximize your potential, if you want to maximize your value, if you really want to get out of Chicago, this is your ticket to do it. We got to change these things in your game. So I'm optimistic about Zach Lavine's return. And then there's people who are like, you're an idiot. Zach Lavine's going to be Zach Lavine. We got 7 years of this, whatever. You know, it's cool if you feel that way. Just don't shit on other fans who are optimistic about the team. You know, I don't know why you wouldn't be optimistic about the team based on how they've played the last, 17 games now. So it's just something that kind of bothers me when I see people shitting on other people simply for being optimistic. You know, if you're going to support a team, you might as well be optimistic. That's just my view on it. So let's get into these 5 keys today. Key number 1, this is something the Bulls have struggled with for years now. They cannot take the Charlotte Hornets lightly. The Charlotte Hornets, they just beat the Sacramento Kings, who are a much better team than the Chicago Bulls. They just beat them the other day. So this is a team where if you take them lightly, they still got athletes. They can still play ball. They will absolutely take it to you. So the Chicago Bulls cannot play down to their competition, cannot take them lightly. They need to attack the Charlotte Hornets. Key number 2, Terry Rozier, man. We got to keep Terry Rozier under control, especially with LaMelo Ball out. Terry has the ball all the time for them. If you can hold Terry under 25 points, and he's averaging 24 this year, so that should be very doable. But against the Kings, he went out for 36. So if you let Terry Rozier get 25 plus points against you, you're in for a rough night. So they got to try to contain Terry Rozier. You know, we got Alex Caruso. I trust him to do the thing. I would like to see Patrick Williams switch on him a little bit. I was calling for that in the Jalen Brunson game, and people were like, well, then who guards Julius Randle? And it's like, do you not realize that the key to stopping the Knicks is stopping Jalen Brunson? I'm far more concerned. If Jalen Brunson is slowed down and Julius Randle's going off, you're in a much better position than if Jalen Brunson is going off, but Julius Randle's slowed down. But that's a different game. That's neither here nor there. So I'd like to see some Patrick Williams minutes on Terry Rozier, just use his length to slow him down. Pat's probably going to end up on Miles Bridges most of the game because they still let that fucking woman beater play for some reason. So that's point number 2 is we got to contain Terry Rozier, got to keep him under 25 points. Point number 3 is we got to control the boards. Nikola Vucevic, I think he's questionable tonight. I pray that man plays tonight because I don't know if I can handle another 30 minutes of Andre Drummond. And I know exactly how this is going to go, too. Mark Williams is out. So Andre Drummond, if Vooch does not play, Andre Drummond is going to start, and he's going to get 25-plus rebounds. And I'm going to have to hear it from all the Andre Drummond supporters again. Like, they don't realize that there's more to this game than rebounding. But we got to control the boards no matter who's starting at center. Like I said, Mark Williams is out for them. Nick Richards, he's an athlete, but he's not a great rebounder. Bridges, not a great rebounder. PJ Washington, not a great rebounder. There is no excuse for the Chicago Bulls to allow the Charlotte Hornets to get a bunch of offensive rebounds tonight. They got to control the boards tonight. Point number 4, the return of Zach Lavine. I want to see an efficient Zach Lavine. I'm optimistic for Zach Lavine. I'm on the record, super optimistic about his return. I think we're going to see a different Zach Lavine than we've seen before. So I need him to shoot at least 6 3-pointers tonight. You know, if he gets 10, I'm going to be happy as hell. I want him to model that Klay Thompson 11 dribble 60-point game. I don't expect him to do that because I was once in a lifetime type of thing, but the less dribbles, the better for Zach Lavine. Catch and shoot opportunities, DHO opportunities. Let's go. I need to see Zach Lavine shooting from three at an efficient mark. Need to see him playing efficient. Need less dribbles out of him. And point number 5, Kobe White. Zach Lavine's back. That does not mean Kobe White's role needs to go down. I need 15 plus shots from Kobe White. This offense still needs to be Kobe White. Zach Lavine is back. Kobe White still has keys to the car. Zach Lavine, sit your ass shotgun. Let Kobe White take the keys to the car. So those are the 5 keys. Tonight is the Bulls. They need to not take this team lightly. Terry Rozier, you got to contain him. Keep him under 25 points. Control the boards. Zach Lavine, 6+ 3-point attempts. Kobe White, 15+ shot attempts. So if you guys aren't hitting subscribe, please do. Love seeing this page grow a little bit. If you're not following on Twitter, same handle as this, @HornsBloody. If you're not listening on Spotify or Apple, every weekend I drop a longer form podcast on there. So check it out. Let's get this dub tonight, Bulls Nation. Let's go.